Good morning all. So today I will give you the explanation video in the chapter of physical and chemical changes. Already we know the changes. Already we know what is the physical and chemical changes. That is, we are already started this chapter in the class 7. Okay, same as physical change, that is in which changes if no new substance is formed, we call them physical changes. And in case of the chemical changes, if any new substance is formed, then we call them chemical changes. As like if you burn a paper, then a new substance is formed, that is acids and carbon dioxide. This one is a chemical change. But if ice is melting, then you get the water. If this water you again keep in the freeze, then it's again get back the ice. So this one is a physical change. Okay, rest of the changes already we know, that is first change, slow change. First change, that already we know, for which changes any time is not required. Very first change, that is called first change. Like burning a paper, if you burn a paper, it's just quick action. Okay, and slow change, like growing of any plant, germination of seed, it will take a more time. So for which changes we need a lot of time for that we will call them slow changes. Okay, next is desirable changes. Which changes are very much helpful to us, that will be desirable change. Like ripening of fruits, that fruits ripening is a desirable change. If fruits is ripened, then we will take the food, so it will gives us energy, it is a healthy food. So this one is a desirable change. Undesirable change, which changes are harmful to us, like earthquake, tsunami, any storm, that are undesirable change. Done. Periodic change, which changes are coming back again and again after some certain time. After the fixed time interval, the changes will repeat again and again. That changes we call them periodic change. Like formation of day and night, that is then swing of a pendulum, that is also a periodic change. Non-periodic changes, for which changes we not required any, that will repeat, but they are having not any fixed time. Like we can say, that is raining, any kind of storm, anything. Okay, earthquakes, that also non-periodic changes. Reversible changes, that is when the initial, after the change, if you are get back the initial thing, then we call them reversible change. Like melting of ice, boiling of water, freezing of water, that all are reversible change. But when you are make a roti, first it is a atta, then you are prepared a roti by making a dough and then burn, and then it is also a make a chapati, and then it is a reversible change. From the chapati again you didn't get back the atta dough, right? Very good. And already we have discussed the physical change and chemical change. All the changes and examples are given here. You people You people will read this changes. So slow change, fast change, their examples, desirable change, undesirable change, examples, periodic, non-periodic change and examples, all you will read from your book. Okay. Achha, next. Achha, this one. Achha, this reversible change and irreversible change, this difference is very much important. Mark it in your book. This one is very much important. Okay, very good. Next, physical change definition. I already told, a change in which a substance undergoes a change in shape, size or state, then we call them a physical change. Okay. Characteristics of physical change, generally they are reversible, very few are irreversible. They are temporary change. There is no new substance is formed. They are either state is changed, shape is changed, or state is or size is changed. Okay, there is no loss or gain of any energy. So examples like cutting a paper, dissolving of sugar in water, drying of wet cloths, stretching a rubber band, all are example of physical change. Okay, so uses, that is formation of rain, collecting of salt from sea, steam bath, running steam engines, formation of ice at home, all are example of physical change. Like this, chemical change, when a new substance is formed in during the change, then we call them chemical change. We call them chemical change. But generally, chemical changes are very much permanent. There is color change in the reactants, their formation of precipitation, their evolution of gases, and their absorption or evolution of heat energy is involved. So I want to say you something before that when in a chemical change, heat is involved, heat is coming out. Okay, the solution is becoming very much hot, then we call them exothermic energy. Exothermic energy or exothermic reaction. Here is written, chemical reaction in which heat is evolved is called exothermic reaction. Okay, and where a chemical reaction in which heat is absorbed, we call them endothermic reaction. Just remember, instead of heat is evolved, just heat is absorbed. Heat is absorbed, then we call them endothermic reaction. Endothermic reaction, here is written, a chemical reaction in which a heat is absorbed is called endothermic reaction. Okay, where we use the chemical changes for making of our food, for the extraction of metals. Okay, generally photosynthesis also a chemical reaction, making of many useful things like soap, detergent, polythene bags, colors, ink. They are all the produced due to the chemical reaction. And this physical change and chemical change differences is very much important. This one is very much important. Mark it in your book. That is very much important. Thank you.